Ay, ay, ay. I need to make sure I know how all this stuff works. Wait for you guys to get in and fill up the room there. But welcome. It's a late Thursday night live. I was out. I was out. I was out. I was out doing shows, and now, fuck, dude, I had a good setup for this thing. It was good, and now, let me see. Oh shit. What up, man? So I'm just coming from the show in Jersey City. Jersey City was great. It worked out. Hey T, you in there? I got to do this live. Am I too loud? Oh yeah, I didn't get to knock this out earlier. Hey, do you remember how we got to the part where the chat was there? Oh, there it is. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, Ronan. I know it's that's late on my part, but what you want me to do? If I'd have went too early, you guys wouldn't have. I don't think you guys would have saw me, even though I went early yesterday, and you guys were in there earlier. What show was it? It was a show that I was advertising on my Instagram and my Facebook. It was this White Eagle Hall in Jersey City, a big venue, like a big music rock venue. Um, yeah, and I'm absolutely murdered, absolutely murdered. You know, the live band on a stool. Just took my time getting some shit out that I truly enjoyed. Jersey City is a weird place to go to, because it's not quite New York. People always say, "Oh, it's right there. It's only a few stops away." Nah, it's different. It's an hour. It's an hour from Brooklyn. Okay, so that's where it gets weird. It's weird too that it takes you an hour to travel 4 miles in New York City. Like, what the fuck am I walking? But great show. It was me, the lovely Dina Hashim, Ariel Elias, Rojo Perez, who we had on a couple weeks ago. I think this was actually the show Rojo came on to promote. If you guys remember that Ninja Turtle episode where we went in deep talking about Ninja Turtles. Yeah. Oh, you know this place? You know the place of Ronan. You know Jersey City. Okay, cool, cool, cool. You know that venue. Yeah, if you're a Jersey person, that's dope. Just sharing a link. So I came home. I had to get something to eat because I thought they were gonna have food there. They didn't. I went out there hungry, and then of course I drank a lot. I gotta stop drinking. I drink while waiting to go on shows. I guess it's just a way of being social with the other comics. Like other comics, they only like to bond by complaining, and I don't like to do that. I don't have that much to complain about, you know. Um, I'm truly living my dream. I remember sometimes I used to Uber, and sometimes my Ubers would bring me to Jersey City, and I was always wondering if I could ever make it in this kind of city because it's like, what the fuck, bro? It's so expensive. It's so New York, but not New York. I don't even think I could do North Jersey, let alone New York. And to be able to be invited to do a show in Jersey City, to come kill it and then go home, to me that's amazing. That's amazing. I remember I used to drive up to Jersey City to do a show like that as a young comic, and I would bomb, and I would have to sit around for the rest of the night with that bomb stink on me, and I would have to wait for the other comic who was actually on the show to be ready to go home because they were usually either driving or I was driving. Either way, the drive from Jersey City or North Jersey after bombing, that drive back to Philadelphia is fucking brutal. Nobody wants to do that. So to me, it's a dream come true to be able to do that, and yeah, be like do well and just go home. Anybody else that bomb, that's on them. I'm going to Baltimore tomorrow. Yeah, the Port Comedy Club. Labor Day weekend, which was good to get out of here. As I came in, you guys want to hear some funny shit, right? So you guys ever let me tell you about this neighbor shit that I've been going through, right? Neighbor banging through the walls. I'm coming in the building, and neighbor is like standing in the front vestibule. I guess she was waiting on food or whatever. And yeah, man, I just, as I saw her, I just was like, oh, there she is. You know what I mean? And just put her in that awkward position of, yeah, you. I know you. I know who you are, you weirdo. There's no excuse me. There's no hello. There's no nothing. There's, oh, there she is, the crazy one. You deal with that. You know how it. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to engage with you. You wait for your little Grubhub, but there you are, the crazy one. I see you. I let it go. Right now, I'm actually live on YouTube and Twitch right now. Shout out to all the Twitch people, as well as the YouTube regulars that always come on here. I don't know how long to go for with this. I mean, I gave you an hour the other day with little baby T. She's in the living room right now, sleeping because I'm coming home late, and then we gotta get up early and travel. She's such a rider for rolling with my schedule. It's ridiculous. No other women in the world would put up with no shit like this. But at least she understands the business. That's why I'm with her. Don't tell her. Door's cracked a little bit. I don't know if she's right outside the camera or not. Who knows? Puerto Ricans are sneaky. So some of you guys were chatting about what's my take on this Obama bisexual thing. And I looked today. I looked to see if there was anything on it, like official news, other than just gossip. And there's not. Which is weird that these old presidents are fucking in the news. You know what I mean? What is this? Into Let Me Be Queer. Obama's 40-year-old letter reveals his bisexual non-binary arc. Trump going to jail. Obama's gay. What's next? Clinton didn't really get his dick sucked? Or we're going to talk about how he put his balls in that girl's... It's a slow news day. You guys got nothing. You guys got nothing. And you can't suck me into this. You can't suck me into Obama's bedroom. I don't care about Obama's bedroom. I do not. I used to wonder whether or not Obama could punch back, if that makes any sense. I remember one time being asked a question, if I could punch any celebrity in the face, who would it be and why? And Obama was my answer. Obama. Because if it's Obama, I just want to know would he would do that. I want to know what he would do back. Would Obama punch me back? I'd like to think he would. I would hope that he would. I've said this before. I hope your president can fight like a little bit. Like a little bit. Someone said, Trump is gayer than Obama. What's that say there? Trump is gayer than Obama, given how catty and bitchy Trump was on social media all the time. Yes, I would agree with that. That is like, if Obama's gay, he's the perfect kind of gay. Quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, just quiet about it. Like, I love pussy. I'd like to think I don't scream it at the mountaintops. Like, it might come up every now and again in conversation, but if there was a straight parade, I'm not participating. I'm not, like, I almost feel like if I had to be in a straight parade, I'm lying. You know what I mean? Like, the biggest thing you can do on a straight parade is go get some pussy. That same thing. I feel like a gay parade, if you was really gay, you'd be in the house fucking already. Like, if you was really gay, you be getting laid so much from actually being gay that you don't need to be out there letting people know you gay. I thought Michelle has a cage in the basement. Yeah. Do you guys think Obama is in a dominatrix type situation? You think Obama is kind of like Will Smith here? You know, like his lady's a little bit bossy, and she's I mean, she talks like she wears her pants, but Do I think, okay, here's someone said, do you think Joe can fight? Not anymore. Not anymore. But do not sleep on a president's ability to kill you without thinking about it. Like, they are old killers. Even though they're old, they are old killers nonetheless who have to not hesitate to give that order, which is weird that they're not brought up on charges. Like, remember that? Like, somehow, like, being a president gives you the license to kill. Remember when Obama first got in office and there was some pirates that took over a ship, and Obama had to be like, I'm not talking to these motherfuckers. Pop, kill them. You know what I mean? Like, that blood is on your hands. Like, yes, they was pirates, but that's on your hand. Like, you know what I mean? It's like if the cops kill a criminal without just cause, that's on your hands, bro. You know what I mean? And you just didn't want to talk, you know? Classy gay. Ronan says, classy gay. I like how you spelled it, too, to keep you from getting banned in the thing. High society gay, yeah. Joe fights inanimate objects and possible hallucinations. He is fighting for his life. I will tell you that. That guy is fighting from having a stroke every day. Remember those scenes on Mad TV? They used to do that podcast. It'd be coming from like a nursing home, and a lady would start having a stroke, and she'd be like, "Not today, Lord." Which is weird. I saw that. I did see that one clip. We were talking about politics. I did see that one clip of Mitch McConnell just kind of spacing out. Which, if this does not prove to you guys now that these people are just figures, they're just spearheads. Like, yeah, whatever. It's like, why even vote? Why even vote? I do not miss it. I think the last time I was able to participate in an election was 2008. And I'm fine. I'm fine without it. It said a lot of young people don't vote anymore. I was just watching earlier this week. I was watching a clip of The Breakfast Club, which that show has really, really gone left without Angela Lee. There's a new girl on there who just berates guests via Zoom. They've had 2 presidential candidates go on that show in like the past 2 weeks, you know, which is a weird thing. I mean, good to The Breakfast Club for being a platform big enough that people have to go through there to talk and get the exposure. But it is also weird that if you want to be president, you got to go talk to Charlemagne and Envy and whoever this girl is via Zoom. That to me is right up there with like when, what's the dude that lost the presidency the last time? Bernie Sanders, when he had to go live with Cardi B and let Cardi B like berate him via live and tell him what he needs to do if he wants to win the election. That was wild. Like, she like literally fucked up the live to answer a call from her mom. Like, put him on hold. Like, hold on, that's my mom, Joe Biden, or Bernie Sanders. And Bernie's just sitting there like, yeah, all right, yeah, tell your mother I said hello. But yeah, like the new presidential candidates, they went on there, and one of them's got an interesting idea. He was saying that we should have to take a test to vote. Like, it's just the same test that immigrants have to take. You know what I mean? It just feels like you shouldn't be voting if you don't know anything about this country. If you don't know the basics, like the 3 branches of government and stuff like that, you shouldn't be voting. And of course, they did not like to hear that. They didn't want to hear that. No one wants to hear that they don't know what they're doing with their vote. You know what I mean? It's like telling somebody they're not a good parent. It's like telling somebody they don't know what they're doing with their kids. No one wants to. Even if your kid has full-blown fucking fleas, you don't want to hear you don't know what you're doing with your kid. It's wow. It's wow. Whoa, okay. Here's a good one. Obama probably sucked a dick. But in the 80s, that was the Cosby years. That makes it sound like he was into hardcore drugs and things got a little gay, as they tended to do in the 80s. All right, if you went to a party in a fishnet midriff shirt, did a little cocaine in Studio 54, yeah, it's probably a good idea that some fucking dick ended up, somewhere in this region, somewhere. I mean, You may not have liked it. You may not have been with it 100%. But if you was wearing a fishnet midriff, you probably ended up with a little dick on your forehead. You know what I mean? Let's see what we got here. Talk to Dave Smith. He thinks all presidents should be in prison. Interesting. Yeah, Dave, he goes deep. I don't know shit about politics. I don't care. I'm trying to figure out my own budget. You know what I mean? And yeah, I feel like Santa Claus, man. Unless you got some freedom in that, in some of that bag of yours, I don't give a fuck. Oh, somebody's seen this. Bill, you've seen this? That woman on the Breakfast Club is so dumb. She was saying, I don't want to go down the water hole. She's an idiot. She means rabbit hole. Yeah, what was wild about the last presidential interview that they had on there, this dude was Indian. It's some Indian dude that's like running for campaign. That's the guy that wanted to do the immigration test that I was telling you guys about. And she wanted to know if because he doesn't have a career in politics. She wanted to know if he had done anything else and held a leadership role, a leadership service role. And this guy, he's developed a pharmaceutical company, like he's developed a drug that helps our infant mortality in this country as well as other places in the world. And she's like, I'm not talking about that. I'm not, because you did that for a company that's for profit. I want to know, did you do student body president? Like she even brought up how in 5th grade, she fought with her teachers because she didn't like the way they were snatching tests from students, and she used that as like an example. I'm like, wow, this is wild that a presidential elect has to sit here and be reduced to talking about middle school politics. Is that a politics? You know what I mean? Where you're like, I don't like it when my teacher is snatching papers from people, so I did something about it. Like, if you say so. Sister say, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Did I miss the Joe Button thing? Ronan said, I was referencing Joe fighting a bicycle and falling over. Also, fighting dementia and senility. Hey, I mean, you know what? I don't even think he is as dumb or senile as he puts on. I've learned this from being a father. Sometimes, in order to get your way as a man of the household, when you got kids, you just have to play dumb. You just have to play dumb so that your wife will just give up and just do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to play dumb so that your kids will just leave you the fuck alone. And I honestly think, because I feel like my dad did this. I think my dad gave himself Alzheimer's. I think my dad got so tired of dealing with people and their stupidity that he began to play dumb and he got stuck in character. It's like the, what's that method? The miser technique or whatever? Who's that actor where you like really get into the role? The miser technique, whatever. I think that's what happened to Joe. Joe's got a 53-year-old drug addict son. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, clearly he's had to play dumb to just like deal with this shit. Like, fuck, when you're rich and you got a loser kid, you got to play dumb to ignore that. When people want to keep bringing that up, you just play dumb. And I think he's fallen into it. I'm sorry, what did you say? You know what I mean? It's like, how you going to berate me about my son being dumb when I'm going, For what? Like, that's the ultimate way to beat someone mocking you. I'm sorry, what? Sorry, say it again. What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. A little louder for the people in the back? And, but you see the way I'm doing it now? I'm an asshole. But as you get older, you get to play, Old people love to play dumb, senile dementia, and it's just their way of being rude without being rude. You know what I mean? Somebody gets what I'm saying here, right? I hate how they use the Breakfast Club to reach the black audiences. Shit is wild as fuck and disrespectful. Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially because it's weird. You treat black people like we're low-hanging fruit that won't make up its mind unless you come and tell. You know what I mean? Like, they treat black people like, yo, there's votes laying on the ground. Somebody's just got to go fucking scoop them up. They'll vote for anybody. Nah, fuck that, man. I know who I want. I know who I want. What the fuck? Hold on. My neighborhood is also gearing up for Labor Day weekend. I live in Little Caribbean, so it's about to be wild. All Jamaicans, Haitians, everybody. They got the riot rails outside. They got those police crime floodlights on all of the major corners to make sure there's no rape. God bless the people who come to festivals to rape. You know what I mean? Like it's a serious long shot. I'm not proud of you for that, but that is wild. Where it's like, you know what? Today's a good day to rape. It's like hot. You got to stand outside all day. You got to wait for the drunk ones. And then you got to hope like no one interferes. That's a weird way to go. Like just get a prostitute. It's quicker. It's cheap. I'm sure it's cheaper. I'm sure going to a rub and tug, $40 in and out in a half an hour is way better than sitting around and trying to get like drunk festival puss. Like drunk festival, been drinking all day, been peeing in the streets, you know what I mean? Might be on their cycle. Like that's a serious risk to take, you know what I mean? And it might not be good. I don't know what they say here. The dummy, I like that we're referring to her as the dummy now. The dummy on the Breakfast Club told Vivek, that's his name. Her example of leadership was when she was literally 10 years old. Yes, you saw that. You saw the same clip I'm talking about. She brought up, like this dude has companies. This dude goes, I didn't want to bring up high school student council because it seems ridiculous, you know? At one point in an interview, she even accuses him of having the luxury of being brought to this country by his immigrant family and that they live off the system and that they win and they don't give anything back to the country. And you go like, oh my God. He has to stop her and go, Miss, I was born here. I was born in Ohio. Like, and it's like, this is kind of like what I'm talking about. Like, I wouldn't be able to run for president if I weren't born here. And if you don't know that, you shouldn't be able to vote against me. You should not be able to be tricked into not voting for an Indian guy who's not from here. Just, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny. I felt that guy pull away like, yo, I probably should not be on this fucking show. Bring back Judd. Vivek. Oh, hold on. This is funny. Vivek should have said, bitch, you talk about some elementary school class dispute like you're a goddamn Braveheart. You were 10. Hang up the Zoom on her. That's the funny thing. If I was in those rooms, I wish I had an assistant that just knew where the button was. You know, just to hang up and be like, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, she fell on the control panel there. Go ahead. Say what you were saying again. But and it's also wild. She didn't have to come into work. I don't know what's going on there, but I've seen 2 episodes like that where it's just her berating people from home. Like at one point on the other guy, the black guy, Larry, whatever his name is, she was cussing this guy out so bad via Zoom. He couldn't get a word in. And I lie to you not, at the end of her fucking diatribe or whatever she was saying, Charlamagne goes, is this why you don't like talking to black women, Larry? And Larry just goes, Jesus Christ. Like, it was like, you are trying to lynch this man. You're trying to lynch this man. So why is everyone talking about the happenings of the Obama bedroom? There you go. That's a good question, Ronan. I think I have the answer to this. All right. And I'm a sidebar. I'm going to go away from Obama for a second. I'm just going to go back to Trump. Only because, like I said, you guys know I've been doing Duolingo. I'm on like day 120 now. Mi español es muy bien. Muy bien. Okay, perfecto. All right. But when I'm finished studying and doing lessons in the morning, I will turn on a 24-hour news channel on YouTube. And it's just the news. It's just the news coming from Spain, okay? But it helps me learn to hear different dialects and real conversations that would be happening and understanding. They were talking about Trump's arrest, which doesn't seem like that should be news in Spain. You know what I'm saying? Like, Trump, I get it. A former president being arrested, absolutely. That's kind of wild and probably should be talked about. But then again, should it? Should it? You know what I mean? Like, he's not the president anymore, and he's an idiot. We know he's going to do that. So to me, when you're talking about it in Spain, it goes, oh, we've reached that level of celebrity. We're the distraction. When I say we're, I'm saying I'm not one of those people, but you understand what I'm saying. They have reached a level of celebrity where they are the distraction. They are the thing that makes people go. "Ugh." They are the thing. Like I'm sitting here listening to Spanish. It's all Donald Trump. Donald Trump. And you go like, what the fuck? They're talking about Donald Trump in Spain? He's not even the president anymore. Why do they care? Because people in Spain will respond. That is the thing. When you realize, like, the guys, he's reached a level, him, the Kanye West of the world, the fucking Kim Kardashian, where they go like, hey, we need you to do something so that all the news outlets can talk for a couple days and, keep us distracted from something that we really need to hide. And I honestly, I truly believe that there's no reason to be caring about what's going on in Obama's bedroom. And I find it kind of weird that no one was bold enough to accuse him of being gay while he was in office. That's the other thing. How do you spell your username on Duolingo? Because you do Duolingo also. Fat Toto a veces. Let me type it in here. Fat Toto a veces. There you go. Like that. Fat Toto a veces means fat pussy sometimes. And there's a picture of a woman's crotch. So if you guys want to see me on there, fine, come on there. I don't know why we want to be friends on Duolingo, but whatever, we could do it. Larry Elder, that was the guy's name. Yeah, I watched that Larry Elder episode. That shit was ridiculous. Yeah, Larry Elder, she didn't like him just because he was Republican, which is a weird place to be, man. As a person, if you shut a person off because their label is the opposite of you, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Why would you not listen to what the other side is saying? And you know why people don't want to listen to the other side? They're so scared they're going to be convinced. Because most people are holding on to a side by a thread. Most people have no idea how they feel. They just want someone cool to tell them how they should feel. Let me say that one more time. Most people don't know how they feel. They want someone cool to tell them how they should feel. So, if a cool person says feel this way, as far as you're concerned, you feel that way. And if anybody says anything the opposite, you freak out. And you know why you freak out? Because you're scared they might convince you. Your conviction is so fucking weak that the only thing you can do is shut it down. It's like people who rebuked anything that's not in Jesus' name. Because you don't understand shit. Like dumb people are like that. You ever try to trick? You ever have like an autistic cousin or just an autistic kid in the neighborhood, and you try to fuck around with them, and they be oh no, I know you trying to trick me because I don't think like you do. You know what I mean? Like dumb people are so scared of being knocked off of this square because they know they dumb. So when you don't want to hear the other side. Those are people who win arguments by going ba 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 da 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 la 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 la. Like, yeah, they don't want to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it because you might convince them. That's the same as like gay dudes who don't. Straight dudes who don't want to hear nothing about gay. You don't talk about that. Don't talk that gay shit to me, man. Don't talk to me about that gay shit. Because they're so scared they might be convinced. Maybe it's a strap-on. Wait, what happened? Maybe it's a strap-on. Was there a tablet of Michelle's outline? Is Michelle a man? Okay, so I didn't see your first comment there, Ronan. Is Michelle a man? I think she just got some strong features. Spanish news on Trump. What's this say? Spanish news on Trump. El grande jefe, narande arresto. Ay, ay, ay. That was some Mexican. See, I can see Mexicans covering Trump. But Spain? Spain, that's other side of the pond, baby. You know what I mean? Rojo. Naranja equals orange? I think so. Yeah. No. Or is naranja as an apple? Whatever. Either way, it's fucking fruit. Fucking fruit. What do we got here? All right. Do you know the metrics of how many times the promo code NNFA has been used for subscriptions and how many stay on and how many still live? Yeah, actually, I do. Every month I get a report to show me, and that's actually one of the ways we make money is by the people who stay on. All right. So, yeah, I do actually. I know, and I appreciate all of you who do use the code. Please continue using the code. If you're not sure, you can use promo code NNFA30. And I think right now they are giving a 30-day free trial if you are not signed up already. I come here and I while out. There's the show that comes here on Sundays. But and you guys you're not required. There are some benefits to it. I'm making sure that there are benefits by like with this new live show that I'm doing. So we're hosting the first gas night September 17th here in New York City, Lower East Side. And the event, it's $40 to get in, but it's free if you can show us that you are a gas member. So there's already a benefit to it to begin with. This show is going to be great. We got the Bye Guys coming on. So it'll be me, Derek, the great Zach Amico, and Ian Finance. We're going to podcast a little bit up front, hang out with you guys. Then I got a fucking dancer. I want to say stripper to make it sound better, but she's a burlesque dancer, but she's going to do her thing. Trust me. It's going to be nice. I'm actually doing a sound check for the show on Sunday. I got some great games, some great giveaways, some man on the street, some interesting topics. So it'll be a great night. Come hang, meet some people from Gas. If you don't know the crew already, some of the, non-stars, some of the non-necessarily Skanks regulars or non-rap regulars, but, making it a bigger thing. People hang and get more of attachment. I also will have NNFA merch. So please make sure you come through. Get us in there. Let's all fucking hang out. All right, get to know each other. My sister has strong features. Hold on, let me see here. My sister has strong features. Michelle is still a woman to me, unless there's a big reveal. All right, can I be honest here about some strong featured women here? All right, yeah. First of all, you ever see the girls who got like the hairy sideburns? Maybe a little remnants of a mustache, a lot of little body hair on the arms there. Them the freaks. Those the freaks right there. Like the girls that still got for some reason some sort of testosterone still pumping in their system from when they was a baby. Those the freaks. The ones with the giant fucking clits, the fat rabbit tail clits, they the freaks. A lot of dudes scared of that. I get it. Strong jawbone and all that. Yes, you whoa. But I just feel like as a man totally in tune, if a chick appears to be manly, the best way to know she's not a dude is if she's not trying to be feminine. Does that make sense? Like if a chick comes across a bit masculine, a little strong jawline, a little strong neck, okay, very assertive, but she's not overdressed in a tight dress or perfume, anything. It's more than likely a chick. Matter of fact, if she's still got body hair, if it's a chick with body hair, it's more than likely a chick. I've never seen a trans chick with body hair that's not just dressed to the fucking nines. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, somebody said it perfectly. As Riley say, nigga, you gay. Whatever. Think whatever you want. I just know what I know out there. I know what I know. Rona said the first lady with cake. Oh yeah. She was the first lady with a little bit of a butt, which is weird, man. White women, y'all don't be having no butt. Y'all just be having little butt holes, little ball. You ever grab a white woman by the butt? You ever grab like just squeeze the little cheeks and you get a little fucking finger will slide right in her butthole by accident. You're like, holy shit, did I just finger your butthole? I am so sorry. I was not trying to do that. Will that get me kicked off of Twitch? Sorry. Well, no need for apologies, but you know what I'm saying. All right, what do you say here? Would you extend the same setup of getting in free with a proven gas digital account when on the road if clubs are cool with it? Ooh. I'll tell you what. If I was selling out, yes. If I was selling out and I could afford to give away that kind of ticket thing, yes. At some point, and obviously it's got to be like a big club, like one that seats like 500. You know what I mean? That way, yeah, maybe 40 people might show up, 40, 50 people would show up with the thing. Yeah, fine, let them in. And I'm still going to sell 450 tickets. You know what I mean? I'm not there yet. As a matter of fact, I need to make sure I sell some more tickets for, what's the name? This is someone said they've had those women. You know what I'm talking about. Like, love a hairy woman. What's this say here? Dave, are you working on another novel? A sequel to Influencer, maybe? All right. Writing a book was very hard. Influencer was very hard. I'm glad I finished it. I do not feel like that was a great book. Does that make sense? And I think it's just me being hard on myself. Influencer was also a very personal story, which is one of those things. The more I live it, because I'm trying to do an audio version of it now to make it easier to consume, and I was recording it. It doesn't do me well mentally to keep reliving these things. So I'll see. Maybe, knock on wood, if I end up in the hospital, I guess I'll sit down and write a book. If I'm like in a wheelchair and need to learn how to walk all over again. Oh, shit. Someone said, I'm scared of a little stash, though. Don't be, man. Listen. I get it. For at a young age where you're still worried about what all the other people think, I get it. When you get older and you need a chick that's going to hold you down, you look past that. You don't care about that. Give me Frida Kahlo, nigga. The lady with the unibrow and the mustache. And that bitch look like a rider, don't she? Don't Frida Kahlo look like she will hold your back down? Yo, Dave, please explain to me how someone says it's offensive to refer to Obama as homosexual. It's not. Coming from me, my opinion is not. Some people just can't take it. Some people can dish it, but they can't take it. Don't talk about my president. I'm not one of those people. Black people, we identify with everything as like our culture. We take everything like very, very personal. We're like offended if you say something about a black person that we love because we look at that black person as us. He's mine. He's like, there's a weird possession aspect of it. He's my president. Don't talk about my president like that. Oh, they elected somebody else? Well, fuck him, fuck his mama, fuck his kids, fuck everything that got to do with that nigga because he not my president. That's what you're getting right there. The same people that were saying George Bush looks like a chimpanzee. Oh, don't you say nothing about Michelle. And in the minute Michelle was out of office, or a minute about, because it was considered sacrilegious to say anything about Michelle, even though Bush's kids could be dumb, coke heads, all kinds of stuff like that. You better not say nothing about them Obama twins. You better not say nothing about them Obama girls. And you better not say nothing about my Barry. And you better not say nothing about Michelle. But the minute that Trump got in office, it was like, yo, his son a little bit autistic, ain't he? Yo, his wife, they just go in. So there's nothing to explain there. It's just hypocrisy. Yeah, some people do it. I don't because I see it. I just think it's hilarious. Let's see here. Some girls are tougher than others and got that cake. Absolutely. Some girls are tougher than others. Oh, God. Nah. Not Shorty with the Anthony Davis eyebrows. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Yes, Shorty with the Anthony Davis eyebrows. Come on. Like, all right, you remember, you ever seen African cultures where they got the women with the disc in their lip and the rings on their neck? You know why they did that? Because they didn't want nobody trying to fuck their women. They didn't want nobody coming through looking at their women like, oh, damn. So now, if you pulled up on one of them African countries, and Shorty, you see Shorty all bent over, like, scooping some shit up in her little basket, and she gonna put her basket on her head, you be like, yo, ma. And if she turn around with her lip all stretched out, her neck, you be like, oh, shit, no, I'm good. It was like a cloaking device. You didn't want nobody to know these ladies had that good, that wet. And most dudes, they not gonna get past the superficial. They're not gonna get past the superficial, which is weird. You could have just covered them up like they did in the deserts right above you. You ain't had to disfigure her whole face and make her unfuckable for everybody, but whatever. Danny Brown eyes. What's this here? Collective identity syndrome is what this is about, which is fucked up. You can't project yourself on larger groups and then expect to think independently. Well, yeah. Nobody wants to think independently. You know how hard it is to think independently? Huh? That ain't fun. Nobody wants to be out here thinking for themselves, figuring shit out on their own. No. This America is supposed to be easy. Well, we already did all of that. Listen, we live in the future, bro. Push a button and food comes. What are you talking about? Why learn how to make anything from scratch? You think anybody, I'm 40 years old. Do you think anybody younger than me is experimenting in the kitchen you think anybody younger than me is making a new recipe? No. Why? Why would you? Fuck that. This is how my mama used to make it. That's how her mama used to make it. That's what it is. It's apple pie. What are you talking about? There's nothing else. What? Why would I try something else? Fuck that. The moment you're defending people you've never met just because they share a trait like your color or sexuality, they got you. You're a fool then. I agree with that. I do agree with that. I've learned that. I've learned to stop defending people just because they look like me. All people that look like me don't necessarily have my best interest in mind. I don't know if I can fuck with it. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, I've only been hurt and set up and taken advantage of by people who look like me. I'm not saying that my people are worse than any other people, but I have never been taken advantage of by other cultures. I have never been attacked physically or emotionally or any level by any other people, not directly. You know what I mean? Like, so there's something to be said for that. I can't just assume that everybody who doesn't look like me is against me. Dave, you know why you really gay? Because you missing out on cuddle time with your lady. No, you're bringing up a good point. This can't end fast. Thank you. Thank you. That was smart of you. Fuck yeah, because is it midnight? Yeah, it's midnight. It's okay. Now we're going into our anniversary, so yeah, I gotta go. Thanks, Ronan. You ended this live stream for everybody. We were in here having fun, And now you brought up the reality that, yes, I have a girlfriend in the other room that's waiting on me. So, no more getting switches off the tree. I think that happens from your own people. Yeah. Well, all right, last one, and I got to get out of here. 100%. It's Larry Elder's point. Most crime is within your community and neighborhood. Most abuses within the family, etc. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure that if I was living amongst white people or around white people more, I would give white people a chance to hurt me. I mean, I'm sure there are some white people who are doing things indirectly to get me out of the way or to hold me back, but they don't have the balls to do it in my face. So I guess I don't know what's happening. Yeah, a lot of people talk about the system. The system, and I'd love to go along with the concept of the system. I can't give white people that much credit. Does that make sense? Like, all right, don't take this the wrong way. Don't take this the wrong way, white people. Y'all aren't that great. You know what I mean? I mean, y'all great. Y'all done pulled off some amazing shit. Y'all done pulled off, like, in slavery of races that are bigger than you, that have been here before you. That is amazing. I will give you that. You guys have tamed a lot of animals that probably shouldn't be tamed. I will give you that. That is amazing. But I don't know if y'all that fucking good. You know what I mean? That to just create a system that we can see in plain sight, but just can't dismantle because it's just so airtight. Like, nah, because it drops off. Once you become so successful, it drops off. Your children are not as good as you. Your grandchildren are not as good as you, so they can't keep it going. That's the only reason why I can't believe in the system. I just know great men produce terrible offspring. So, yeah, ask any rich person that is watching their grandchildren and their children blow through their money, like, holy shit, yeah, my will is not, I can't stop this self-destruction these guys are doing here. So, all right, this was fun though. This was fun. Did it go by a bit quicker than I thought? I never know what I'm going to talk about. Then you guys come in and leave chats in here or leave comments that gives me stuff to feed off of. I fucking enjoy feeding you guys more content. You guys are going to love the new episode next week. New format, new everything. So I'm excited to present this for you guys tomorrow. Yeah, as a matter of fact, speaking of collateral damage, just because Wiz put collateral damage in the last thing. If anyone is interested, my book, Influencer, it touches on that. It touches on the concept of there being a black organization, a secret society that is out here for the betterment of black people, but they are sabotaging white people. All right. And there's collateral damage. In the process of sabotaging white people, there is collateral damage, and black people are getting caught up in the system, which is inevitable. It's an inevitable thing also. So, yeah, man, play around with those concepts. That's what I do. I'm a free thinker. I try not to talk about it too much because that's when they come and get you. So, I don't know. It's like, as much as I want you guys to share me, if too many people know about me. All right, man. Listen, you guys have been a wonderful audience. It's been a great night between the show in Jersey City and now coming home to a successful live. And I'm about to go hang out with my girl. She's probably already asleep. I'll probably just curl up next to her. I sleep in the nude. Is anybody else? Like, I always try to make sure that we sleep naked. It's a weird thing. I just want to make sure that if anyone were to ever break into the house and find us, they would see, like, oh shit, they be fucking. Okay. Even if we don't be fucking, I'd just rather them come in. If you're gonna rob me, you need to know, like, damn, man, you gonna feel bad. If you came in to rob us or kill us, you gonna feel bad seeing us naked. Like, damn, man, they was in here fucking and we All right, man. You guys have been great. Baltimore, I will see you guys tomorrow. 4 shows this weekend. 7 and 9 tickets are still available, I think, for all the shows. So get those. And anywhere else you see me, check out the links in all of my bios. Find out where we're at live. Love you guys. See you guys later. All right. Good night.